Let's study a little more about Psalm 3. This is the second short in a sequence of 8, in which we will delve into the precious details of Psalm 3, which says, "Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God." This verse reflects David's deep distress as he faces not just physical enemies, but also spiritual and emotional attacks. His enemies mock him, claiming that even God has abandoned him. However, the psalm ultimately reveals that God's help is never far from those who trust in him. David's enemies are not just fighting against him physically, but also attacking his faith. The phrase, "say of my soul," suggests that their words are meant to strike at his very identity and relationship with God. This represents moments when people question our faith, or when circumstances make us doubt God's presence in our lives. David's enemies claim that even God has forsaken him, suggesting that his situation is hopeless. This is a common tactic of the enemy, making believers feel abandoned by God in times of crisis. However, God's help is not based on circumstances, but on his unfailing character. Psalm 3:2 shows how the enemy often tries to make us believe that God has abandoned us. But David does not accept this lie. He continues to pray and trust in God's deliverance. This verse reminds us that no matter what others say or how hopeless things seem, God is always our refuge and salvation. If you liked this brief interpretation, consider subscribing and sharing this knowledge so that we can continue to sow the word of God throughout the earth. Thank you, grace and peace.